The thing is that the Ryukyu Islands were their own kingdom once upon a time, but they survived on trading. Since Japan was closed and China was reticent about certain countries, at least the Ryukyus posed no real threat and therefore became the crossroads of the Eastern Pacific. So you had goods coming in from China, from Japan, from Korea, from Southeast Asia, and they all came through here, and the Ryukyus flourished because of it. But the problem with flourishing is that then you get the attention of larger kingdoms with envious souls that try to take you over. And thus, Okinawa became part of Japan. Here within the castle grounds is a natural fountain, and it's supposedly very good water, as advertised on this stone to be sent to the Chinese emperor. These are poems proclaiming how good the water is here. I guess long before Madison Avenue was a thing, they had these. No, they're not tombstones, they're advertisements. The more things change. I'm running a little bit behind the rest of the group because I've got to see this. From the top of the castle, you can see Ryukyu Harbor and most of downtown Naha. This castle is in an ideal position to, if not ward off invaders, at least see them coming and get prepared. This is how castles were built. This is how kingdoms were defended back in the day. This is one of the entrances again. Now I've noticed that most of the doors, this one is not one of them, have a step up. And I thought it was so that you bow before you entered. Our guide tells us that that's more to prevent armies from charging in. But either way, you're going to trip if you don't watch your step. Unfortunately, the main castle is not available to us to view because in 2019 there was a fire here. They think it was electrical in nature, and while it didn't burn to the ground, most of it was damaged or destroyed to the point where it needs to be rebuilt. It will presumably be reopening in 2026, but for now, we get this warehouse. Things happen. It seems that the stone wall built around this tree is part of the Ryukyu animist religion. It's not Shinto, but rather another form of animism, but it does worship nature as a deity. To be fair, I don't understand all the intricacies about it. To me, animism, pantheism is all the same to me, but again, I come from a monotheistic tradition, so it all looks the same. But it's supposedly very different from the Japanese religion because it's not sourced from there. Say what you will about various beliefs, especially when they're mystifying in comparison to your own. But you have to respect the conclusion that even when you rule a kingdom, you're not all that big. Ryukyuans, like the Japanese and so many others, realize that even in the form of the world, there are things bigger than we are. We are not gods. We do not control even the world, let alone the things that are bigger than it. You would think that as we go on and discover the limits of the universe, or even the fact that the universe seems to have no limits, we would be more conscious of that, and yet we seem determined to insist that we are the biggest things in the universe, which is patently absurd. So while I may not understand animism or pantheism, I will also accept that some of the things that Westerners believe are incomprehensible as well.